We are live. What's happening, guys? It's Brando Linick here, and you're watching this because you are looking for how to start your own thrift store business, and it's a fantastic search. I can definitely help you out with this, having started a number of different types of businesses in the last 3 years. A lot of traditional businesses, some things worked, some things absolutely bombed, and the things that did work, is a lot of blood, sweat, and tears dealing with employees, supplies, equipment, the whole works, the whole 9 yards. And if you want to learn how to actually do that, I can share it with you. I'm just going to tell you up front here. The process of actually getting going, getting your business up and off the ground, dealing with supplies, equipment, employees, doing your own customer support, which you're going to have to do in the beginning if you don't have the budget set aside for yourself to hire your own customer support. It's so daunting. And, I suggest you, before you take that approach, before you make that jump and that leap to start your own thrift store business, if you're looking to start a business because you're looking for that lucrativeness of being your own boss, that flexibility and that leverage, I've got an idea I want to throw your way here. And just hear me out for a second, because my experience with this over the last 12 months was when I transitioned myself from a traditional brick and mortar business that I've been running for 3 years, and I switched over to the internet when I came across a guy who didn't have that overhead. He wasn't dealing with shipping and handling, back orders. He wasn't dealing with inventory, which is huge, okay? And because he wasn't doing any of that stuff, he wasn't building his own websites, he wasn't creating his own products, he wasn't doing anything technical. He was working part-time and making ridiculous amounts of money. I started to model and copy what he was doing. In a period of a couple weeks, I was able to create a full-time income working part-time. Now, I know you're looking for how to start your own thrift store business. It's a great search. I can point you in the right direction if you're serious and that's really your calling. But if you're looking to start a business because you want that leverage and flexibility, the best thing I would advise you to do is to start an online business. So you don't have to go through that overhead and overwhelm and being set back tens of thousands of dollars and going through all that stuff, okay? Especially if you're just looking for the leverage and flexibility. Because when you know what you're doing with the right guidance, you can get started with an online business for a couple $100s, okay? But when you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, on the flip side of things, you could spend tens of thousands of dollars developing your own websites, outsourcing, hiring people who aren't doing the right job, all right? It can be very, very, very frustrating, which is why I'd suggest you find someone who's online, who's building a business, and lock arms with them, who's doing it in a way that you want, that creates time, freedom, leverage, in a way that gets you excited, okay? And that's the best tip I could give you, hands down. It's what allowed me to create a full-time income working part-time. So that's my 2 cents. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did put it together for you. If you're serious, if you're interested, if you want to learn the mechanics behind building a profitable online business, check out my site. You can connect with me there. It's 123marketingtips.com. I'll share with you really the ins and outs of exactly step-by-step how I've been able to create a full-time income working very part-time, very strategically on the internet with no technical experience, all right, and how you can do it too to go out there and get the results that you want. What you'll see on my site, I'll put a link down below to it, is a video from myself really explaining the nuts and bolts of how I've been able to do this, how you can do it too. After that, you'll see testimonials from people who I personally work with, which is probably the most important thing because they're average, ordinary people who have never done a business online before. Some of them who have had traditional businesses before as well. They're using this to create part-time, full-time incomes, also supplemental incomes. So it's pretty cool stuff, and you'll be able to see that on the inside. So my friend, I appreciate you. Like I said, if you're open-minded, you're serious about wanting to learn how to build an online business, I look forward to sharing this information with you. If not, I hope you got value of the video, and I'll see you regardless on the beaches of the world this year. Take care.